They're playing banana ball tonight. This is not your old-fashioned game of baseball. This is America's true pastime, banana ball, which has been around for a year. So, whoa, Emma, are you kidding me? So we've got our banana ball rules right here. Shout out Emma Madsen, the coordinating producer of Bananas TV and graphics extraordinaire. So it starts at the top. Imagine if I was pointing in the right direction. It starts at the top. Every inning counts. So obviously, what does that mean? That means nothing if you just hear that. Every inning, it's like a match style play. If you beat a team 5-0 in the first inning, you get 1 point. First team to 5 points wins the game. It's one of the rules that combats, blowouts basically. Banana ball is a super powered baseball where it's incredibly fast-paced. As you can see, rule number 2 is that there's a 2-hour time limit. Obviously, baseball is one of the only sports in the world that does not have a clock involved. And you could win in the first inning 1-0, lose the second inning 11-0, and it's a 1-1 ball game. And they are points. You score runs in the innings. If you win an inning, you earn a point. So it's always a riot on social media during games and this and that. And, whoever is running it, whether it's Kara Heat or Savannah Alaniz, tweets out, puts it to Facebook, pick your choice social media-wise, that, someone has won an inning and they've gotten points. And the comments are just jam full of, you can't score points in baseball. We're not playing baseball, we're playing banana ball. So no stepping out of the box, rule number 3. Very simple. You step out of the box, you get a strike called on you. Just speeding up the game. No bunting. That is a rather strict one. If you try and lay down a bunt, you are ejected from the game. You are not out. You are done for the evening. Try again another time, son. The batters can steal first base, so obviously it would be ill-advised to steal first base on your typical pitch, a wild pitch or a pass ball. If you think it's getting far enough away from the catcher, you could swipe first base. Go for it. No walks are allowed. What that means, no walks are allowed, actually. But that's okay, sometimes they're allowed, sometimes they're allowed. No walks are allowed. That means basically if you get 4 balls in at bat, instead of just taking first base, you start tearing down the line. The defense immediately has to throw the ball to all 7 defenders. That is, the pitcher has already thrown it to the catcher, so the 2 of them have already touched the ball. The rest of the defensive fielders all have to touch the ball before the runner can be tagged out. So quite often it's a double. It can be a triple if you've got blazing speed. It can be a home run if there's an error made somewhere along the way. It is worth noting the Catawba Valley Stars have never played banana ball before. So unlike the spring series, when the Bananas went professional and had full pro players on the Bananas and the Party Animals who were versed and trained extensively in the rules of banana ball and how to play it, we've got the Bananas who, besides the returners, and there are a decent amount of second, third, and even fourth-year guys in this Bananas team, a lot of their squad has never played banana ball before, and with just absolute hecticness schedule-wise for the Bananas, game after game after game after game this past week, from Wednesday all the way through, it has been actually Thursday all the way through, a little exaggeration. It just hasn't been a chance to sit down and practice it and go through the rules. So Tyler Gillum knows what he's doing. He's got a strategy. It'll be interesting to see what Marvin Speak's squad does on the Catawba Valley Star side as far as walk defense goes, because there's a few ways you can go after it. You can try and just make third base the last person who gets the ball, and then you can try and prevent a triple. Or a little strategy that I think Tyler Gillum is going to try and employ tonight is actually having the second baseman or the shortstop be the last person to touch the ball. And it's probably trying to keep the Stars napping and not realizing that third base has already touched it, and possibly try and get a speedy guy rounding second and then get him in a little pickle action. We'll see if it works or not. The one-on-one showdown tiebreaker. I'll get to that last because it's really the end of the game. No mound visits. Simple as that. You can't visit anybody on the mound. You can pull somebody, but that's the only way you can go to the mound. If you're going out to the mound, your pitcher's done. And if a fan catches a foul ball, it's an out. By far my favorite rule that we employ here. It has happened once in my year plus broadcasting Bananas baseball, and count them up, 7, 8 of broadcast, 8 or 9 Banana Ball games. Once a fan has caught a ball. It was here in Grayson Stadium on, I can't remember if it was March 13th or March 20th. I think it was March 20th when John Boy and company were here. It was actually on Zach Whalen, the man they call Mild Thing. They were able to, it was a Banana, the catcher for the Nanners, who hit the ball foul, and it was caught, and the fan was lambasted with booze, as he rightfully should have been. And it was a great time. It was very fun. So then the end there is rule number 7, one-on-one showdown tiebreaker. That's if neither team reaches 5 points in the 2-hour allotted time limit. So at that point, the away team sends a batter up to the plate. The home team has a pitcher on the mound, a catcher behind the dish, and one fielder that has to be on the infield grass until the ball is put in play. When the ball is put in play, if the ball is put in play, it's off to the races. The runner has to go all the way home. No reason to stop anywhere. You can't. And the fielder and the pitcher and the catcher have to combine talents to try and get the guy out. The pitcher usually turns into a cutoff man, depending how far the ball is hit. And it's just a race to see if the ball can beat the hitter to home plate. It's a lot of fun. If the hitter strikes out, that's it. If he walks, he's put on second base. And if you score in the showdown, that's a point for your team. So it's a really fun game. I've had a lot of joy calling it myself. And we'll see what ends up going on with a little Banana Ball action tonight. So play ball has been said, and play Banana Ball the boys shall. The 4-year Bananas, the battery mates for tonight. Kyle Lewegs, a 4-year teammate of Bill Leroy at North Georgia. This past spring, he went out to Jacksonville State to pursue a master's degree and play out there in Alabama. A little D1 action for Lewegs as Bill just finished up his 5th and final season in North Georgia. Of course, everybody's eligibility extended because of the novel COVID virus. Don't have to tell you about that. So Kyle has been absolutely stellar in his 4th year for the Nanners, a Richmond Hill native, as the crowd loses their mind for him. I gotta say, even more than Bill. I think it's the pride of Richmond Hill, Georgia. When Shark does that, it is just about 20 minutes, half hour outside of Savannah. The people really go crazy, just about as crazy as the Bananas are going right now to a little House of Pain jump around, as the fans jump in as well. Kyle, so far this summer, his 4th year as a Banana, him and Bill have broke the Nanners record for most seasons spent with the squad. In 5 starts, 26 1/3 innings tossed, 6 runs given up for a 2.05 ERA, only 10 walks and 38 strikeouts. He's 4-1. He has been truly superb for the Nanners. And his only loss of the year on Nick Clarno's birthday, the previous Friday. He pitched well through 6 2-run innings of work, but did not get the run support as Fred Wilson was able to shut down the Bananas. That was only the team's 3rd loss of the summer. Since then, they've won 5 straight games. And they take on the Catawba Valley Stars in Banana Ball tonight. So I will keep you up to date on the rules. We ran through them on the pregame show. But anytime there is any kind of confusion, I should be here to alleviate such issues. Blake Buzzio, the shortstop, committed to the University of Miami, Ohio. He knows the game. He hasn't left the batter's box. That is one of the 9 rules in Banana Ball. You stay in there and you swing it, and the count quickly 1-1. On the St. Edward's High School product. Buzzio hitting 200 on the dot this summer as he now has a 2-0 count on him. As you see, we've got 2 scores, and the pitches will fly on by. Not a lot of time for information from me. Kyle gets the ball and throws it, basically. The count 2-2, and Buzzio able to fight off the 2-strike offering there. A .273 on-base percentage this summer. And he fouls that one left side out of play. So Buzzio doing a good job staying alive here there. The fans wanted a strikeout call because he fell out of the box after the foul ball, but no sir, says Seth Strickland, as there's a hot shot up the middle, backhanded by Malinowski, and the senior out of UPenn headed to Virginia Tech, throws out Buzzio, who had a really solid first at bat, and that is the speed at which Banana Ball will be coming at you here today. It really flies by. And here is Walker Pause, the second baseman for, oh, and an underhand toss. Oh, and it fell in below the zone. Bill tries to frame it. It bounced right up into the zone, but it will be a ball. Walker was a breakfast bowl banana this past August. And the count now even at 1-1, make it 2-1. On the pride of Dallas University. And there's a chopper towards second. Eduardo will take a high hop and throw it over to first in time. 2 bounce outs to Malinowski. And it'll be Anthony Jarvis, along with Walker Pause, a second-year Catawba Valley star. Jarvis out of Alice Lloyd College. Hitting .312 on the summer, best on this Stars team. And there's a fastball top of the zone, strike 1. .389 on base percentage for Anthony. That's also top ranks for Catawba Valley, and he's behind in the count 0-2 after that foul ball. Fastball high, he thought about it and lays off. 1 home run on the summer, 1 of 3 that the Stars have hit. And that one misses, up and out, count even at 2-2. 4 runs driven in and 5 runs scored. 5 runs scored, tied for the team high with Brandon Tanner. As there's a swing and a miss. The hook from Luigs, and he gets a 1-2-3 first. So the game will truly fly by here. Nothing incredibly banana ball-esque there about the first inning, except for the fact that none of the 3 batters stepped out of the batter's box as they were supposed to. The legendary head coach Marvin Speaks of the Stars has trained them well. This is the first time Catawba Valley has ever played the game of banana ball. Their 12-14 record coming into tonight. Obviously, all baseball games, you don't play banana ball anywhere but Grayson Stadium. Well, that's a lie, Biko. You could play it in Hank Aaron Stadium, as the Bananas had the One City World Tour this past spring. Couple games in Mobile, Alabama. It was a scene unlike anything I have ever seen myself. As Split winds up the old wing. Really getting it loose. And he's gonna fire some t-shirts towards the crowd. Hey, Bob, a good little tidbit there. Alice Lloyd College in Phipps Passes, Kentucky. You're right about that. The Bananas will be facing Weston Curley, the junior out of Erskine, for the Stars. He spent a season at Rockingham Community College, transferred to Erskine in 2019. innings gave up 13 and a third innings, gave up 13 runs for an ERA just under 9, obviously, 8.78. But so far for the Catawba Valley Stars this summer, it has been a very different show for him. In 8 appearances on the mound, 5 of them starts. He has a 2.25 ERA. Pipa passes. Yeah, you're right about that, Bob. So here's the sophomore out of Santa Clara University, Cole Kitchen, manning right field for the Bananas. Loves to swing at first pitches, but that one not to his liking, up and above the zone. And there's a ground ball up the middle as John Denver blares. Cole just barely thrown out by Walker Paws. And the man with the best batting average on the squad, 16 for 40, hitting 400, is retired to start it off offensively for the Bananas. Also, 529 on base percentage for Cole Kitchen. Rather good for a guy who has 4 career collegiate at-bats in a year and a half out there at Santa Clara. Here's Jesse Sherrill, the sophomore out of Kennesaw State. Shortstop for the Bananas. Takes that one up and out for ball 1. Jesse, a prolific bunter. His first 2 hits and first 3 out of his 4 hits this summer were bunts. That is illegal in banana ball, as he knifes out of the way of that one, count 2-0. If he tries to lay down a bunt, he will be ejected from the game immediately. Luckily, he can swing it really well for his own good. There's a fastball top of the zone, count 2-1. He's 13 for 42, hitting .310 on the summer. 3 runs driven in, 8 runs scored. Blazing speed, 5 for 6 in stolen base attempts. And that one just misses outside, count 3-1. And this is where things get interesting. If ball 4 is fired, Jesse will be off to the races, and the Stars will have to get the ball to every fielder before they can tag him out. And that one called strike outside corner. And such an outcome will at least be delayed 1 more pitch. Payoff. It's fouled left side, racing over and making the catch in foul territory is Parker Lester, the third baseman. As Danny Oberst, the designated hitter for the Nanners, senior who just graduated from the University of West Georgia, will swing it. By all means, the best player on the Nanners this summer. 29 for 84, hitting .345. He was the Gulf South Conference Player of the Year this spring when he hit .409 with 17 homers. And he's ahead in the count 1-0, leading the team with 21 RBIs and also leading the squad with 20 runs scored is Mr. Oberst. And that one yanked outside and ahead in the count 2-0. And you want to talk about blazing speed for a guy who's DHing tonight, has played most of his games this summer at first. He can man right field as well, but the Bananas have powerful outfielders. There's a high fly ball into left field, but making the call and the catch is Ty Williams, the center fielder. He collided with Wayne Mize, the left fielder. Little miscommunication, but no harm, no foul for Catawba Valley. 1-2-3 inning for Weston Curley on the bump. And we head to the second. 0-0 in all aspects of the game. So the reason why there's 2 scores there is on the left is the innings score, and on the right is the game score. And thank you, Emma, for a fantastic design on the banana ball scoreboard. And now we've got a little toddlerography on the first base side. Nathan Detmer, Dylan Cunningham, and Matthew Steitel will be following their young choreographer's lead. And a little Justin Bieber baby plane. Let's see what moves she's got. So far, some pretty interesting stuff. A couple spins, make it probably about 2.5 now. Let's see what else she's got. She likes spinning around, lifting one foot. Pretty snazzy stuff. Okay, let's spin again. That's certainly a good one. And let's see if she's got anything else in her arsenal. Kind of another spin. Oh, another spin. Oh, she almost toppled over. And okay, good. Yes, there's some new stuff. This is the kind of choreography that the guys have been dying to break out at the bars downtown in Savannah. Unfortunately for Nathan Detmer, unlike Dylan Cunningham and Matthew Steitel, he's not 21 years old. So he'll have to wait for his turn to hit downtown Savannah and break out his newly acquired moves. So here is your donut man, Tanner Brandon, the right fielder. We saw him in the weigh-in before the game opposing Bill Knight, pride of Bluefield State University, and he bounces one to the right side. Eduardo will toss over to Clarno, and 4 outs for Kyle Luigs tonight, 3 of them bouncers to his second baseman, as Stan Grossfield continues to make fantastic cameos all over our broadcast. Tough to miss him in that shirt. And now it'll be Wayne Mize, the left fielder out of Wake Tech. And look at this, we got stats for Kyle Luigs. Fouled right side out of play. And the count 0-1 on Mize. And there's an eephus, and he swings and foul tips it. So the count 0-2. Good to see an eephus from Kyle, keeping the guys, and will he do it again? No, there's a fastball swing and miss. So, second strikeout of the day for Kyle, as he's pulling out all the backyard tricks here in Banana Ball. It'll be Parker Lester, the third baseman out of the University of Miami, Ohio, just like Blake Buzzio before him, and he fouls that one off left side, and it is not caught by a fan. Another thing to note, if a foul ball from either team is caught on the fly by a fan, the batter is out. And oh, another perfect swinging bunt on down the third base line. Luigs fires to first just in time to get Parker Lester, who cued the eephus. He couldn't have rolled it down the third base line much better. Luckily, Luigs, a heck of an athlete, and able to fire it over to Nick Clarno in time. So back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings for Kyle, and we are cruising through this game. And it is Bananas Richard Simmons time. I'll turn it over to him. So shout out Livan Reynoso and Tristan Peters, as well, of course, and the star of the show there, Bananas Richard Simmons. Truly one of my favorite things that happens here in Grayson Stadium. We've been holding Bananas Richard Simmons back. I haven't seen him in like a week or so, and I'm dying for him. I need Bananas Richard Simmons in my life so badly. And thank goodness we got a little taste of him there. Shout out to everybody watching on Flow Sports. Thank you to Flow Sports for being broadcast partners with the Coastal Plain League. Really cool getting these games out in front of more eyes than ever before, as the Bananas have 4, 5, 6 coming up here in the bottom of the second inning. Zane Denton, the freshman out of Alabama, skies a pop fly into shallow left field. The shortstop, Blake Buzzio, in on the grass, an adventurous route, but he's able to haul it in for out number 1. And of course, thank you very much to everybody watching on Bananas Insiders. The broadcast would not be the same for me without the incredible comments pouring in all throughout the evening. As Eduardo Malinowski, the senior who just graduated from UPenn, chops one to short. Buzzio across the diamond, not in time. There is that blazing speed that Eduardo employs. Incredibly quick. Part of the reason why he's 24 for 79 with a .304 batting average this spring, although the other part is he just usually hits the heck out of the ball. So there's the first base runner for either side. Bill Knight, the center fielder and sophomore out of Mercer, will swing it. Eduardo 6 for 10 on the summer in stolen base attempts. And Bill takes a fastball up and out of the zone for ball 1. Bill 12 for 44, hitting .273 in his second summer in Savannah. The pride of Perkins, Georgia, takes another fastball up and out of the zone, the count 2-0. Now, if the Bananas score a run here in the second, it will be a walk-off. There's a possibility of 5 walk-offs in every game of Bananas ball. And Bananas ball, it's called Banana Ball, Beaks. Added a S there for nothing. Eduardo takes off for second, throw down, not in time. Eddie almost stopped short, and I'm sure that's a factor of the dirt being a little muddier than it normally is here in Grayson Stadium, with the downpour getting by before a tarp was able to come on the field. The fastball was up and out on Bill. So if a ball is fired here, the Bananas will surely win the inning and take a 1-0 lead. And Bill hits a high fly ball into deep center field. Ty Williams back in front of the track, makes the catch. Eduardo will easily tag for third as the throw goes over the head of Buzzio, the cutoff man. And a productive second out of the inning for Bill Knight. Well, it's rather productive. He hit it incredibly far, probably about 390 feet or so. A lot of other parts of this ballpark would not have held that. Oh my gosh, Nick Clarno just broke. He's so psyched up to try and get the first walk-off, and he gets a little red, white, and blue lumber. Oh my goodness gracious. The junior out of Lenore Rhine going full berserk mode coming up to the dish. He's got the second inning winning run at third base, and now he's just making the box his own, and here we go. Weston Curley ready to fire. The junior out of Erskine to the junior out of Lenore Rhine, and Clarno takes a healthy hack and comes up empty. Absolutely full psycho mode is Nick Clarno, employing a Gary Sheffield-esque batting stance, and he grounds one foul down the left field line. Eduardo almost got nailed by it. And Nick behind in the count, 0-2. He's 15 for 59 on the summer, hitting .254. 14 runs driven in, and 11 runs scored, and there's a little fister to right. It's gonna dunk in for a base hit. Eduardo scores, and the Bananas win the second inning 1-0. And let's see what the boys cook up for a celebration. And they're going through the crowd, and they're going down the right field line. And Stan Grossfield's with them, trying to get the right picture for the Boston Globe. He follows the shirtless lads as half of them break down the right field line, half of them go through the grandstands. It's bedlam here in Grayson as the Bananas take a 1-0 lead over the Catawba Valley Stars after 2 innings of play. So that is Banana Ball in a nutshell. If you win an inning as the home team, it's a walk-off every time. The away team can score as many runs as their heart's desire, but the home team just has to score one more than them to win an inning. And Clarno going full psycho mode up to the plate is able to get the job done. Now, Kyle Luigs and Bill Leroy, the only people out there. And Kyle waiting for me to call him because he's gonna hop on the old broadcast. I was so distracted by what we had going on celebration-wise. Hey, how's it going, Kyle?
Now we're talking, baby.
I'm sorry, you just broke up. How you doing, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, loud and clear.
All right, there we go. Now we're talking.
Now, how are things going? Because obviously 1-0 lead, you gotta be feeling pretty good at this point in your evening.
Say that one more time.
You gotta be feeling pretty good, up 1-0 so far in the evening, eh?
Oh man, it's going great, man. We just walked off in the second inning.
I mean, come on, you can't beat that. And by the way, I just realized that this is Bill and not Kyle.
Hey, watch this throw down, Biko.
Laser beam!
Holy cow.
Oh, you can't make that up. Yeah, that was a heck of a walk-off. Your man Clarno went absolutely berserk coming into the dish, huh?
Have you ever seen an intro like that?
No, I truly have not.
And you'll never see another one like it.
It was crazier than anything I've even seen in like a movie.
That was freaking awesome. All right.
So Josh Kane, the first baseman, will swing it here.
Yep.
This game's flying by, huh, Bill?
Oh, it's going mighty quick. Lock back in. What do you think, Biko?
I think another heater, probably.
Yeah, great call. That's what I called. Oh, there it is.
Are you going to do it again? You going to the breaker now?
Biko, whatever you want.
All right, drop a breaking ball. Let's see what Kane can do with it.
Nope. Kyle shook me off.
Heater.
Oh. One ball. He's good. All right. He's got to paint this one, Biko. You ready? Oh! Come on!
Did you say he was going to hang it?
Come on!
That was messed up.
No. Paint it.
Paint it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that was a tough one to hit there for Kane. As Brantley Durham, the catcher, will swing it.
Can Kyle hear me? Oh, Kyle's not even mic'd up.
No, it's just you.
Locked in. All right, Biko, here we go. Oh,
wow. Did he just drop down?
Oh, look at Nick walking. Pretty good. Hey, my man said, how we doing, Biko?
Oh, we're doing great. Brantley, happy to have you chatting with us on the broadcast.
Oh. What is Nick Clarno doing?
That's a heck of a question. I haven't been paying attention to him. He's coming up.
Oh, no.
What is he doing? He's out of his mind.
Dude, he's an idiot.
So Clarno, as you can't see on the broadcast, he's walking like halfway between first and home between every pitch.
Oh, get it.
That's an out. Look at him. He's doing a split now.
He is doing a split over at first base. Bill Knight hauls it in center.
Oh, well, but not using your feet when you're batting works, but.
Nick Clarno was made for this day.
Yeah, he really is.
He was made for this day.
This is his one shining moment.
I don't leave clock.
He is sitting down on first base as we speak.
So, the pride of Surrey Community College flies out to center, and now Ty Williams out of Berea College will swing it.
Kyle signals his pitch.
One hop to shortstop.
Nick,
here we go. Here we go.
Unbelievable. So another 1-2-3 inning.
First, I'm going to stay on.
All right, love to hear it. We're doing it, Bill. Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I'm staying on.
So, Bill Leroy, the catcher, mic'd up there for the third as it's quick work as always in banana ball. Strikeout, fly out, ground out to short. Clarno really did not have any, he really did not have a pep in his step or anything.
I'm staying on.
After he had sat down on first base, I thought he would, feel some fear that maybe he wouldn't be ready to rock and roll as far as pitch or as far as plays coming over to first comes. but he just did not, as it's sing-off time here in Grayson Stadium.
All right. Okay. Hey, Biko.
Yeah, buddy.
There we go. I lost it for a second.
Oh, yeah, you delve into that dugout, things get grisly mic-wise. So have you gotten a scouting report on Weston Curley here? Are you looking for anything in particular?
I thought about hitting left-handed, Biko.
Yeah?
What do you think?
I mean, I would love it. You could switch if you get to two. No, well, it'd be tough. You'd get out of the batter's box. How confident are you in your left-handed swing?
From one box to the other.
Oh, yeah. As long as you don't touch the dirt that's outside the batter's box, I think you could go from the left side to the right side.
So I can take a pitch from the left side and then go right-handed?
Yes, just make sure you land in the righty batter's box.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Hey, Gillum! Gillum! I'm going to take the first swing left. All right, here we go.
So the crowd rowdy here as the first base side wins the sing-off. And Bill, in his 4th year as a Banana, this is your first time swinging lefty in a game, am I right?
Get your hands together, crowd. Let's go.
I'm doing it in the
Come on.
booth.
Come. Here we go.
Little Billy Squire for the people. All right, let's see what Bill's got from the left side. Oh, that was a good cut. Attaboy.
That was a G-hag, right?
That was I think you could have had that could have been far if you squared it up.
What do you think about that, Biko?
I loved it. Oh.
I'm right on it, right on it.
I feel like you got to be feeling great after that good lefty hack, too.
Yep.
Oh, a little number towards second. And attaboy, way to keep the phone in your pocket. I appreciate you, buddy.
I was losing my...
Now, I'd love to keep you on the broadcast the rest of the half inning if you're cool with it.
Yeah, why not?
Well, chat, maybe once there's another out, you can hop off so that you're ready to rock and roll for the top of the 4th.
That was a G-handed.
Ty Jackson, the freshman out of East Georgia State, in the box now. Now, Bill, do you think you're going to be taking a lefty hack? And there's the grounder to second once again, and tie out. So anyway, Bill, it was an absolute blast, buddy. I'll let you get the gear back on and everything.
Biko, that was a lot of fun.
Good luck the rest of the way. I would love to see a couple more lefty swings tonight, okay?
All right, I got you just for you, Biko.
All right,
You're the
appreciate it. Good luck, buddy.
You too. Peace.
There goes Bill Leroy, the Bananas backstop, as Bill and Ty both ground out to second. And now back to the top of the order. Cole Kitchen, the right fielder, leans out of the way of a fastball. Bedlam here in Grayson Stadium tonight. A lot going on. That one misses in the count. 2-0 on Cole, who grounded out to second himself. Each team has grounded out to second 3 times, for 1 time through the order. And that one is under the glove of Josh Kane and into right field. Cole with a big turn, but made the correct decision holding up. So in E3 gets Cole to home plate, and now Jesse Sherrill, accompanied by the Banana Band, will swing it with a man on first and 2 away. Cole 2 for 4 on the summer in stolen base attempts. And Jesse takes the first pitch high. He popped out in foul territory to Parker Lester, the third baseman, his first time up. And it's actually a terrible job by me not to mention it yet. I see it in the Bananas Insiders comment section. But all of these jerseys are being auctioned off tonight, as that one stung into right center, but a nice running catch made by Tanner Brandon. And that will retire the side. So the Bananas get a man on with 2 outs on the E3. But not able to push him across. Still 1-0. The Bananas in the lead after 3 innings of action. Good work by Weston Curley on the bump. And now we have a special game here in between innings. It's called Heads Up. We've got a couple competing against each other. We'll see who can guess what is being said here first. The crowd is acting out what is put behind him. And seems like there's some funny business here. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this one is. And the graphic doesn't lie. We have an engagement here tonight in Grayson Stadium. The final word behind her ring, and he was ready to rock and roll right to her right with just that thing. So 1 for 1 on the evening as far as proposals go. I'm not saying anything about what the rest of the night has to offer, but I'm just saying so far we're batting 1,000, and I'd like to keep that there. Your batting average as far as proposals go should be better than your traditional batting average on the field in baseball. So top of the order for the Catawba Valley Stars, back to Blake Buzzio. Just finished his high school career up there in Ohio, headed to the University of Miami, Ohio. There's a fastball around the outside corner for strike 1. He bounced out to second on the 9th pitch of his at-bat to start the game off, and swings and misses at a breaking ball, now behind in the count 0-2. Kyle working mighty quickly, fastball up and out, count 1-2. And as you can see, all rules are out the window. Music is being played during all kinds of at-bats. Clarno is fully down to the ground as Kyle with a little extra spice on his windup there. Johnny Cueto-esque. Oh, a wasp just came into the booth. Get out! Get out! Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, as I actually did push the wasp out of the booth. Success. There's 4 strikeouts for Louigs on the evening. And it'll be Walker Pause, the second baseman, who also grounded out to second his first time up. So what I was trying to say, hour, and that one just misses. Oh, it did get in. Oh, no. Oh, that's a different one. This one's way bigger than the guy who I was able to knock out. He's hovering. I think he's in attack mode. Oh my gosh, bouncer to short. Jesse Sherrill across the diamond just in time to get Walker. Klarna was fooling around, so it took him a minute to get back to the bat. Oh, he got stuck in a spider web. Oh, that is a tough break for that wasp. Oh, it's trying to power out of it. Jeez Louise. Anthony Jarvis, the designated hitter, will swing it here with 2 down in the top of the 4th. He struck out swinging his first time up and comes up empty on the first pitch from Louigs. Oh, that wasp is really in a tangle. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I just noticed that I've been on the broadcast. There's a shattered bat, and Clarno will snag it with the bare hand and flip over to Louigs. Clarno had his glove in his mouth and barehanded the grounder. It tossed it to Kyle Louigs. So another 1-2-3 inning, 12 up, 12 down for Kyle. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is hey baby time here in Grayson Stadium, a tradition unlike any other. And so what I've been trying to spit out for a long time now, but between how quickly the innings go and how much action there is between them as well, I haven't gotten to say it. There's a jersey auction for each and every one of the Bananas special 4th of July edition jerseys that they are wearing tonight. It is the exact jersey they're wearing, the Game Ward one. There's only one for every player available. And you have to visit thesavannahbananas.com/jersey auction, or you can go on the Savannah Bananas app, go click the little baseball on the bottom of your screen, and then click jersey auction. Those are your two methods for placing your bid, and at the end of the evening, the highest bid will have won the jersey. Simple as that. I think the jersey auction opened at 6 p.m. and before the game got delayed, it was supposed to close at 9 p.m. I don't know if it will be done at 9 still, or because the game started around 7:40, if it will be pushed back to like a 9:40, 9:45 auction close. But anyhow, the first time these jerseys have ever been unveiled. Pretty different from last year's editions. And if you want your favorite player's jersey, you got to visit the savannahbananas.com/jersey auction, or, as I said, visit the Savannah Bananas app, click the baseball, and then click jersey auction. If you've ever purchased a single thing on the Bananas website, you should already have an account, and that is the account you need to get involved in the jersey auction. Grandma Marty Barrington with wide eyes coming off the field after Hey Baby. It's 3-4-5 for the Nanners. Danny Oberst flew out to left field his first time up, DHing this evening, and has a 2-0 count. Here in the bottom of the 4th, after 3.5 innings of baseball, we've had no walks, and that one's chopped to third. Parker Lester across the diamond in time for the first out of the inning. So this is by far a record in banana ball, as the most guys to come up in a game without anyone being walked, which is a key component of the game. But I personally love this version of banana ball because the walk rule is really just to discourage walks. There's a high fly ball to right field. Tanner Brandon positioned pretty well. He had to backstep a few paces and hauls it in. Zane Denton manning third base had popped out to shortstop. And a quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Eduardo Malinowski, who had a 1-out single in the 2nd, stole second base, and then got to third on the Bill Knight fly out to center, and then driven in on the 2-out Nick Clarno RBI single to right. The reason why the Bananas have 1 point on the board so far this evening. And fouled straight back, count 1-1 on Eddie, who almost went out of the box, but stayed inside the chalk and takes that one high, count 2-1. Personally, Kelly, I would love to hear what Nick's dad said about his antics at first, as there's a bouncer up the middle and a tough play. Walker Paws got an in-between hop and wasn't able to handle it. So, hey, you know what the heck, it's a exhibition game. Let's give Eddie a hit. No one's keeping score. Well, actually, Mike, the official scorer for the Bananas, is keeping score, but it doesn't matter for statistical reasons in the CPL. So here's Bill Knight, and the sophomore out of Mercer takes that one outside. The Nanners center fielder flew out to very deep center field his first time up. And the count 2-0. Maceo putting on a show at first as Eduardo has to dive back head first. Weston Curley checked on him with a pickoff. Maceo was dancing his heart out. Eddie took off on the pitch, and Bill fouled it back. Almost got out of the box. Old habits die hard. And there's a chopper ball into left field. Eddie's gonna stay at third base. That one will be a single. It would have been a tough play for Blake Buzzio. Bill has tremendous speed, and that one was in deep shortstop hole. So two out singles. Eddie's is, you know, could go either way, I'd say. And now Nick Clarno, the walk-off hero of the second inning, with a chance to do it again, and he breaks another bat. This is full on, in his element. And Seth Strickland, I think, trying to coax him into the batter's box. Clarno with a big swing and a miss at a fastball above the zone. Recognizes the heat that Curly blew by him and watches the breaking ball go outside. Eduardo steals third on the throw back to the pitcher. And now the fourth innings winning run just 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. And now Eduardo's going home and he's caught, and he's gonna get back to third, and stealing second is Bill Knight. This is madness. So Eddie with 2 steals, Bill with his second, and Nick Clarno goes down swinging. And he's got a lot of words for the Catawba Valley Stars as he comes off the field. So the only person who really mattered there was Eduardo, who was the winning run of the inning on third base. And now I'll turn it down to Shark as it's 1-0 heading into the 5th. And we honor the service members in the stands tonight. So as we head to the top of the 5th inning, none other than the man on the mound, Kyle Luigs, joins us on the broadcast. How you living, Big Tiger?
Not too up and stuff, but other than that, pretty good.
Okay, that's fair. Well, you've got 12 up, 12 down so far. Do you think you're going to take some of these backyard tricks into some CPL action? I mean, the underhand throw, the ephus, it seems like it's been effective.
Too, so that's kind of fun. Like this one right here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it can just keep hitters on their toes, as you never know. Yeah, if you're coming over the top or if you're dropping down, I mean, you got to keep guys honest. The Donut Man will be your leadoff hitter, Tanner Brandon, the right fielder.
Pitches, I got to get.
Yeah, he grounded out to second his first time, and I know there's nothing more important to you an evening on the mound at home than getting the Donut Man.
Especially in a ball game.
Couldn't agree more. Banana Ball is the time to get the Donut Man.
You got to go first pitch fastball.
I like that. Heater, let's get ahead in the count here. Oh. Heads up by your buddy Bill there to make sure that runner wasn't leaving. Did he completely leave the box?
I got sidearm here, slider.
Sidearm slider, dynamite.
Damn.
Have you been trying these out in the bullpen?
Not at all. This is the first time I've ever thrown them.
Love it.
Count 2-1, got to be serious.
Okay, heater coming.
That slider.
A little front door action. the slider, Kyle.
I don't know who sits on a 2-1 slider, but it's not me.
Well, once again, I feel like I'm terrible luck in the booth, as you had gotten 12 guys out and you hop on the mic and give up a single immediately.
Well, you're not bad luck. I'm about to.
Okay, I trust you on the pickoff attempt here. Wayne Mize, the left fielder, struck out his first time.
Oh, Nick.
He might have been out, too.
Think so?
It was close if Nick caught it.
One there.
Right after him. Oh, yeah. That looked like a beauty.
Yeah, that
0-2 pitch, a little check on him over there at first. And I couldn't tell if Chrono actually lost that or he was just fooling around. Just fooling around. Fouled straight back. We'll do another 0-2. What are you going after him with here now? Sidearm slider, love it. I got it! I want it!
Oh, snap. He got that pretty good. That's not a good pitch to a lefty.
Yeah, that puppy was a little rather deep fly out.
Right into his barrel. Swings and misses.
Oh, and just like that, we're back in action. So audio down for a smidge, but we've got 2 outs now after a pop out to first and a fly out to right. And now you've got Josh Kane, the first baseman, who you struck out.
Wait a second. If he can take it.
I love that. Full windup, get second base. So Brandon Tanner swipes second as Kyle goes full windup. And he doesn't take third.
He running. Yeah. He'll be fine. He's a tough guy.
Another windup. The grounder, Clarno's going crazy. Oh, attaboy, Kyle. You're an athlete out there, buddy. It was a blast having you mic'd up. It's a big win for us. Good luck the rest of the way, my friend. So there goes Kyle Luigs, who unfortunately, the last 2 times we've had him mic'd up, it's been like unbelievably shoddy. In and out like you wouldn't believe. So I'm gonna do a full test next out there. And anyhow, I'll shut up and let the Banana Nanas put on their second great performance of the evening. the Banana Nanas putting on an absolute show this evening as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning, and it is just 1-0 Bananas here. The game started at 7:45, so we're cruising at an all-time pace. As I mentioned, still no walks on the evening. And we do have a new man on the mound. So Weston Curley goes 4 innings, only giving up the 1 run. And now Bryson Wagner, the right-hander out of Wake Tech, will come in relief. Mr. Bill Leroy bounced out to second base when he was mic'd up with us in the 3rd inning. And takes the first pitch for a ball. And that one at the knees, count even at 1-1. Wagner on the season for the Stars, 2 starts, 6 appearances. He's got a 4.9 ERA, as that one is low, and the count full at 3-2. Bill almost stepped out of the box, payoff pitch, and it's popped foul, so he'll stay alive. He almost just struck out getting out of the box, would have been a disaster. 16 Ks and 8 walks on the year, as there's a line drive base hit into right field for Bill, who has really been heating up as of late. He's been using the right side of the field fantastically. And now it'll be Ty Jackson, the Bananas left fielder, who also grounded out to second his first time up. The Bananas with 3 ground outs to second their first time through the order and haven't done it since. That one skied in the infield. And Blake Buzzio, the shortstop, will snag it for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. So we approaching the first hour of gameplay. I don't know when first pitch exactly occurred, as Cole Kitchen 0 for 2 on the day. Oh my gosh. No, Cole Kitchen is pinch hit for by Drew Yanesta, who's got his jersey in his back pocket. So Drew will take over in right field. And the junior out of Erskine fouls the first pitch back. This is banana ball, folks. Pure madness here at Grayson Stadium, and now a 1-1 count. As that one just dots the outside corner. And Drew behind in the count, 1-2. There's, I'd call it an ephus from Bryson Wagner. And a quick pitch, swing and a miss. He's able to get Drew. Goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Only the second Banana strikeout of the day. Curley struck out only Clarno in his 4 innings of 1-run ball, giving up 4 hits, no walks. And now Jesse Sherrill, who's popped out in foul territory to third and flown out to right field. Bill takes off. He'll have second base stolen easily, and the pitch was a ball, so the count 1-1. Bill was 2 for 3 on the year in stolen base attempts, would be 3 for 4 if stats in this game counted. And there's one sprayed to left, but directly at Wayne Mize, who literally did not have to move an inch. And the Bananas strand Bill on second after he singled and stole second. And 5 innings in the book, still just 1-0 Savannah. At our current torrid pace we are burning through this ball game, we'll get 10 innings in before the 2-hour time limit is up, as the Bananas head out to the stands. With roses for any lady they choose. So Zane Denton, well, all of this fun happens out here as we just had our second proposal of the evening, and we're 2 for 2 on yeses. And now a serenade from the Banana Band as well. Unbelievable. So now we are, I don't think we'll have any other proposals tonight. I don't want to cross anything off, but we have, I think 2 is our capacity for the evening. So anyhow, baseball is happening. Well, really, it's not baseball, it's banana ball. And Kyle Weeks out for his 6th inning of work, 8-9-1. Brantley Durham, the catcher, with a 1-2 count on him now. Flew out to center field his first time up, and now the count even at 2-2. As our center field camera and high home both left us at the same time. Who pulled the plug? It feels like that scene in Airplane at the very end where they're trying to land the plane, and then that one guy who's just been fooling around the whole time pulls the plug for the landing strip out, and they can't see anything. So 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. There is Kyle's 5th strikeout. If this game counted for season stats, he would be leading Joe Miller atop the CPL 43-38. Fortunately, it doesn't. And Joe Miller still reigns supreme in this league, strikeouts-wise, as Ty Williams, the center fielder, swings and misses, and ooh, that one, an inch or 2 outside. Now the count 0-2. He bounced out to shortstop his first time up. That bounced from the dirt, count 1-2. So Bryson Bloomer is in at third base now for Zane Denton, and Tristan Peters came into center field for Bill Knight. Swing and a miss, high heat. 6 Ks for Kyle. And back to the top of the order as the Banana Band continues to play. Half peeled, I like that, Bob. That's pretty good. And just like that, Kyle Weeks is out and Christian Dearman is in. So Weeks goes 5 2/3 scoreless, giving up 1 hit and striking out 6. Guy is pretty sturdy. And just like that, Christian Dearman, the senior out of St. Thomas, will come in, a 3rd-year Banana. This, if it counted for season stats, would be his 7th appearance of the summer. He's got a start and 5 appearances in relief. 7 innings given up and 12 2/3 tossed for a 4.97 ERA, but he has not given up a run in his last 4 outings on the mound. He's been superb as of late. And the shortstop, Blake Buzzio, is 0 for 2 on the day. Ground out to second and a strikeout. Wild pitch, and he has to go to first. And the throw is... You don't have to go to first unless you leave the box. But once he thought about it, he was then out. And that'll be a caught stealing of first base for Blake. And Dearman comes in. He was 1 pitch away from a strikeout. With the old 2-3 caught stealing. And a classic promotion here, dancing in the dark. 4 guys, all blindfolded, will put on their best moves without knowing what their compadres are performing. And some good moves all around. I appreciate going all the way to the ground. Very sensual stuff with the chest there. As take a look at this guy with the fanny pack. Oh my gosh, I didn't see him going forward, that's for sure. Some good dolphin dives. Our old Navy man is out, and now it is just our fella doing flips on the field. Some breakdancing action. Oh, we've also got shirtless fanny pack guy. I didn't see him. And shirtless fanny pack man is the only one out there. And his friend tried to join him, but that's not how dancing in the dark works. And he finds out he was dancing by himself. So, classic gag there. It'll be 3-4-5 for the Bananas here in the bottom of the 6th. Livan Reynoso pinch hitting for Danny Oberst in the DH spot. Danny was 0 for 2, fly out to left, ground out to third. Oh my gosh, the triple step, and then a called strike on the inside corner from Bryson Wagner. Fancy move on the mound. As it is so great to see home plate and high home both back in action. Oh, you know, I bet I know exactly what happened. We definitely just lost power because they both are coming into the same, they both have power from the same thing. Good job, Emma went down there and brought us back to life. Okay, well, maybe she didn't do anything, Ben says, because it came back on as soon as she left the room, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt that maybe she was just uber fast, or maybe her being in the room was a problem. Livan fouls a 3-2 pitch off right side, and we'll do another payoff. Livan, the junior out of Erskine, 20 for 62 on the summer, hitting .323, 11 RBIs, 10 runs scored. And oh my gosh, the wasp broke free of its spider web. I think it's a daddy long leg spider web it was on, and now it's hanging out on top of the portrait Kelly Flippin Clarno. Yeah, you can see it. I'm all the way up on the board here as Livan flies one to center field. Back a few steps, Ty Williams makes the snag. For the first out here in the 6th, Bryson Wagner out for his 2nd inning of work. As Weston Curley started, gave up 4 hits, but only 1 run. Only losing the 2nd inning for the Catawba Valley All-Stars. He had 1 strikeout, no walks. And now Bryson Bloomer, who came in defensively for Zane Denton last inning, comes up empty on a very, very slow off-speed pitch. Zane had popped out to short and flown out to right field. Bryson in for him at third base, and the count even at 1-1. And there's a hot shot through the left side for a base knock. 6th hit of the evening for the Bananas. Obviously, they still just have the 1 point to show for it. But Eduardo Malinowski, the second baseman, guy who's got 2 of the 6 hits, a run scored and a pair of stolen bases as well, Going to be a Hokie Virginia Tech next fall with a couple years of eligibility left. Heading into grad school. A 2-0 count with Bryson Wagner pitching very quickly. And now a 3-0 count. So we've had plenty of 3-ball counts. And there is the first walk. And Bryson Bloomer doesn't know what to do. And now he's off. And Adam Morrow had to get out onto the field to convince Bryson to go. Eduardo is going to follow Bryson towards third. The Catawba Valley Stars are playing it perfectly. A throw home. Not in time. Bryson scores. It's a walk-off walk to win the bottom of the 6th inning. Eduardo Malinowski didn't have to lift the bat off his shoulders just by seeing 4 bad ones come by him, and pure will and grit pushing Bryson Bloomer to home plate. And oh my gosh, I didn't see this coming. You can't see it because they're directly under me, but the guys all hop on the wall behind home plate. Half of them shirtless, half of them stay fully clothed. As Bob Swisher would say, half peeled, not shirtless. And the Bananas now lead 2-0 after 6 innings of banana ball tonight. And now we've got a first Bananas dance. "20.5 months, our second couple has been married. And we've got 18-year marriage, so varying stages of marriage here. We're gonna start with the 20-month married folks who have a little dance, a little wrap around, some nice up and unders. And let's see what the folks married for 18 years have. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, those knees do not lie. Good moves from both of them. Okay, I love it. And let's see what we have here with our grand finale. So that was a fun one. Thoroughly enjoy everything new coming out here. As we head to the top of the 7th inning, Christian Dearman back out there on the mound. My mom informs me via text that daddy longlegs do not make webs. So, and it looks like a daddy longleg spider. Ben, you'll vouch for me. Doesn't that look like a daddy longleg? Maybe it's a daddy longleg caught up in someone else's web. My mom said it might be a house spider. They look very similar when big. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture, Mom, and you tell me if this isn't a daddy longleg. Come on. 2-3-4 here for the Stars. Walker Paws, the second baseman, is grounded out to second and short, respectively. Okay, let's take a little video while I broadcast, and we'll zoom in on it. Oh, it looks very daddy long-leggy to me, I'll tell you that much, Mom. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you now. Count 1-1 on Walker. Whoa! Out of nowhere, I got it. My hair's dying here as we've crossed the halfway point. Walker Paws with a line drive single to left field. Second base knock for the Stars tonight. Walker, as I mentioned in the pregame and when he first came to the dish, was a breakfast bowl banana this past August. when the Bananas played the Bacon in a 9-game series after the CPL season, and Walker was a hit machine. Felt like he had 2 to 3 base knocks in him each and every night. And the count now 1-0 on Anthony Jarvis, the designated hitter. He has struck out and grounded out to first so far tonight. And there's a bouncer up the middle, could be 2. Jesse glove flip to second, Eddie to first. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle from the boys up the middle. And a big-time celebration from Eddie. Those boys, Cheryl and Malinowski, can turn a slick double play. The chemistry between the two of them has been to the max halfway through the season this summer. As, oh my gosh, we had a kid full-on climbing a pole down there. Are we in Philadelphia? Did the Eagles just win the Super Bowl? We got to grease our poles here in Grayson Stadium. Tanner Brandon, the right fielder, 1 for 2 on the day. Bounce out to second, a single, and a stolen base. Like a nice old-fashioned windup from Christian Dearman, the third-year Banana. Oh, that puppy had some bend to it. Front door breaking ball, and the count 1-2 now. Like Don Larson. I don't know what's going on with this oil can Boyd or something. There's a spinner, and the Donut Man's down on strikes. Everybody in the stadium gets free donuts. Christian Dearman, his first strikeout in an inning and a third of scoreless relief, as Jacob Barker does not get a fist bump from anybody. Grandma Marty Barrington daps him up. And it is stretch time, just barely over an hour into this ball game. I'll let you hear 4,000 strong real quick. Quite a rowdy crowd this evening in historic Grayson Stadium. Tough to find a seat here tonight. And a little Sweet Caroline, of course, Bananas remix version. Neil Diamond with a twist. This one's a real treat. That was a great cut, man. Right to Cold Kitchen. And Maceo. This is good stuff. Susan, no, I am the opposite of an Eagles fan. I am a New York Giants fan. Oh my gosh, I almost just ate it. I tripped over my headset cord here. Hey, Ben, you put the camera on me at my worst times. I almost fall over. Biko, how about some FaceTime, buddy? So Bryson Wagner out there for his third inning of work. He's got 6, 7, 8. Tristan Peters has taken over center field for Bill Knight, who is 1 for 2. Sophomore out of Southern Illinois. And the count 2-1. Tristan's got a lot of pop. His batting practice is magnificent, and he's got a lot of speed. We'll see that if Wagner throws ball 4 here, and it's fouled straight back. Not the case. On the summer, 12 for 43, hitting .279 is Mr. Peters. 10 RBIs, 9 runs scored in 14 games played. And the old gyro ball, I think I'm going to call it, from Wagner. I don't know, it might also be a knuckler. Let's see, he's going to throw a heater here. Fastball just misses the inside corner. Wagner disagrees. And let's see how far Tristan can get. Played perfectly by the Stars, and the tag to him close. But Clarence Strahan, the second base umpire, makes the correct call that Tristan stayed on the bag. So that'll be a leadoff walk here in the 7th, a 2-base walk at that. And Bryson Wagner not enthused with that call, as Clarno trying out a variety of bats here at home plate. Danny Oberst, his caddy, made a few suggestions, and Clarno didn't like what he had until the last piece of lumber there. And he hits a high fly ball deep to left field. It is one hop up against the wall. Tristan Peters could cartwheel home. Instead, he'll jog, stop on home plate, and the Bananas take a 3-0 lead, and she said yes! ×2! Second walk-off for, and the boys go in full airplane mode with and I believe we have returned from the depths. Oh my gosh, what a battle that was to get back on the air. Holy macaroni. So according to, you know, our trusted sources of Susan Miller and Chris Gallo, as well as Kelly Flippin Clarno, once we had gone off, we lost sound on Bananas Insiders. I still have no idea if we lost sound on Flow Sports. We had everything going in the booth, but anyhow, there's 2 outs. On second is Josh Kane, who got a walk. Parker Lester struck out looking, and Wayne Mize grounded out to Dearman on the mound before that. And now Brantley Durham with ball 4, and the throw going all the way to left field. Nice chuck by Leroy around the outfield. And then into the infield come the Bananas, and parking it at second with an RBI walk will be Josh Kane. So a pair of 2-out base on balls. Kane scores, and Brantley Durham drives him in. And that is the bugaboo of Banana Ball. If you lose the zone, instead of runners on first and second with 2 out, there's a man on second, a run is in, and well, that's the whole thing. There's really nothing to say after that. Ty Williams, the center fielder, has grounded out to short and struck out swinging. And front door breaking ball fouled off. Count 1 and 2. Happy to hear that we are all back now. As some fireworks erupt, not in Grayson Stadium like there will be after the ball game, but somewhere outside the stadium. 1-2 pitch fouled off. We shall do it again. And there's a soft grounder to short. Jesse Sherrill will toss it over to first just in time to get the head-first diving Ty Williams. And I'll tell you what, though, the Stars have a run on the board. And now we have some intrigue as the Bananas have to put a run across to not lose the inning. If they put 2 across, they'll walk it off. And a little YMCA action. The Village Bananas out there. Jared Beck, the Cowboy. Andrew Armstrong, your construction worker. Nathan Detmer in the beautiful light blue dress. And I believe Nolan Daniel in the biker getup. Adam Morrow and Maceo really getting into it. As are Tom Vincent, Matthew Steidel, and Riley Wooten. Looks like Nolan forgot how to do the YMCA there for a second, far left of your screen. That's a heck of a present, Judy. A little yellow sundress for a Bananas game. Love to see that. So a good reminder, as we are past 9:09 p.m., I don't know if the jersey auction is up yet because it was supposed to end at 9 when the game was supposed to end at 9, but then the game got pushed back. So if it is still up and you would like one of the jerseys the Bananas are wearing tonight, unfortunately the Village People costumes are not for sale, but the special military edition July 4th weekend jerseys are. You just have to head to the SavannahBananas.com/jersey auction or visit the Savannah Bananas app on the iOS store if you don't have it, the Google Play Store. If you are an Android folk, you go to the Bananas app, hit the baseball at the bottom of your screen, and then hit the jersey auction. And I tell you what, we got a new man on the mound, Xavier Lindsay out of Cumberland University. And on the right corner of your screen, love to see Parker Lester, the third baseman, sporting a little snazzy hat there, getting into the spirit of Grayson Stadium and the fun that it brings out of you. Maceo out there coaching third base here in the bottom of the 8th. The Bananas lead the game 3-0, as you can see in the yellow shaded part of the scoreboard. And they are down 1-0 here in the 8th inning. Back-to-back 2-out walks to Josh Kane and then Brantley Durham. as the Bananas have 8-9-1 here, and Bill bounces one to short. Tough hop, but snagged nice by Buzzio and off to first base in time. Weird final hop there, but Blake Buzzio handles it well. Darren, happy to hear that you are listening to the ball game tonight as you drive home. I'll try and paint more of the picture just for you, my man, than I normally do, as everybody else gets to see what's happening. Ty Jackson takes a couple outside. He breaks off for first base, and the throw not in time, and he will stay right there. Backing it up is Walker Paws, the second baseman. So Ty Jackson, sweet catch. You're right about that. A little tongue-in-cheek there from Emma. Ty, the left fielder, was 0 for 2 with a ground out to second and a pop out to short. Now he has successfully stolen first base on a wild pitch. And with one away, Drew Yanesta at the top of the order, this time shirt on, takes a fastball called strike. The top part of the outside corner of the zone. And a high fly ball to center field. Ty Williams moseying towards right center will make the snag. And throw to second, tagging his Ty, and he is out. An aggressive move by the freshman out of East Georgia State, trying to get in scoring position with 2 away. And the Catawba Valley Stars come away with the 8th inning victory. It's now 3-1. Necessary for their hopes for securing the Banana Ball win tonight, as the band is on the field. And the jersey auction is closed, Matty Roberts confirms. Okay, cool. So sorry for leading you astray there after 9 p.m. So hopefully, if you were involved in the jersey auction, you came away with your favorite Bananas shirt this evening. It's really not a shirt, just didn't want to use the word jersey again. And as the band has a ditty all the way from right field to home plate, it is Ring Dudes time. Going into the 9th inning. 3-1 Bananas. The Nanners won the 2nd inning on a 2-out RBI single by Nick Clarno. They won figure it out, Biko. The 6th inning on a 1-out RBI walk by Eduardo Malinowski, bringing in Bryson Bloomer. By the way, Eduardo scored on Clarno's RBI single in the 2nd. And then the Bananas won the 7th inning after Tristan Peters led the inning off with a walk, and then Nick Clarno bombed a double, one-hopping off the left field wall. And the Catawba Valley Stars, as Riley Wooten gets the crowd pumped up, putting push-ups away in his cowboy boots. Baseball pants, no shirt, of course. Livan Reynoso will make his Bananas pitching debut tonight, as this is an exhibition and none of the stats will count. It's not official, but Livan, a guy who threw a couple innings for Erskine this past fall, fancies himself a two-way guy. He's got crazy velo off the mound, mid-90s. Was planning on doing some pitching for the Bananas this summer as Ring Riley. Terrific! When you're right, Emma. Anyhow, Livan, who came into DH for Danny Oberst, now takes over for Christian Dearman, who threw 2 innings and a third 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walk, 2 strikeout baseball. Following Kyle Leweeks, who threw 5 2/3, 1 hit, no run, 6 strikeout baseball. And now Levon pours that one in the zone and line foul down the right field line. Blake Buzzio, the leadoff hitter of the inning and the leadoff hitter of the game for the Stars. Check that, 0 for 3 on the evening. He bounced out to second, struck out, and then was thrown out trying to steal first on a wild pitch. And behind in the count, 0-2 to Levon, who has been, I think nagging is the best word, Coach Pye and Coach Gillum to get him into a ball game, and this was the perfect opportunity to get him an inning or 2 on the mound. Make sure that he's still feeling good. There's a nice breaking ball, just misses the outside corner. And the count, 1-2. This past year, he had 3 outings on the mound, 2 against North Greenville, 1 against Belmont Abbey. As there it is, he's got no stats. Terrific. He gave up in 2 1/3 total innings thrown, 4 runs on 3 hits and 6 walks while striking out a pair. Now the count even at 2-2 on Buzzio. And fastball up and out. It was actually 3-2. So a leadoff walk after Levon had Buzzio 0-2, and Buzzio's going for third, and he's going to get there with a stand-up triple. So I do have to say, personally, I question the Bananas' tactic of throwing the ball around. Buzzio all smiles with his 3-base walk. But if I were them, I would go, tricky. I think I'd go third, second, first, right, center, left, short, and then you can try and get the guy in the pickle like Coach Gillum envisions. The infield comes in for Walker pause. Nobody out and Buzzio on third base. Walker 1 for 3 on the day, couple ground outs and a single. Line drive slap to the left side. And that one poured in the zone, count 0-2. So far, Levon about 93 miles per hour off the bump. Pretty decent cheddar. And that one just slapped foul. That's what Walker does. He is a really tough guy to get down on strikes. Puts good bat on ball. And very Jesse Sherrill-esque. Left-handed hitting, right-handed fielding infielder who is a very, very tough out. There's a fly ball into right field. Buzzio's gonna try and tag. The catch made by Cole Kitchen, the throw home, cut off and not in time on the relay from Clarno. So a job well done by Walker pause. Sac fly to bring in Blake Buzzio. And the Stars take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 9th inning. Now Anthony Jarvis, the designated hitter, 0 for 3. Strikeout, ground into a 6-4-3 double play so far tonight. And he has to bend out of the way of a fastball up and in from Levon. Levon also threw a couple times in the 2020 season at Erskine as that one scolded to short. Jesse Sherrill takes his time, throws high, and it's going to be an E6. Jesse took a couple steps before firing to first. Sun's out, guns out for Jesse, Eduardo, and Nick Clarno from short second to first base around the infield. Brayson Bloomer, the only man who does not have the memo. Tristan Peters, sun's out, guns out in center. Ty Jackson and Cole Kitchen in left and right. Actually, it's Drew Ynesta in right. My bad, I forgot he got subbed out. They're all sleeves down, for what it's worth. So here's Tanner Brandon, the right fielder, and he swings and misses at a fastball. It's a good-looking breaking ball. That one well outside, but Levon's definitely got a nice two-pitch mix. Nope, that's not how you say it. Two-pitch mix. Jeez Louise. The old two-pitch mix. The old two picks Mitch. That one misses down and out in the count, 2-1. Just got lost in my own brain. So Levon gave up only 1 earned run in an inning and 2/3 thrown his sophomore season at Erskine, and foul tip into Bill Leroy's mitt, count 2-2. And there's a fly ball right side. It could be caught, and it's not caught by a fan. It's not caught by Drew Yanesta. Kyle Weeks was out there and really after starting the game and then go out there pitching. By the way, in his get up. Another 2-2 coming. Fastball just missed the inside corner. Seth Strickland did not love what he saw. And count now full on Tanner Brandon. 1 for 3 on the day, ground out, a strikeout, and a single, as well as a steal of second. And there's a knifer down the right field line, foul. We'll do another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Levon blew him away. There's his first strikeout as a Banana pitcher. Once again, not official. Also, tremendous dance from Nick Clarno there. And Andrew Armstrong will come in for Levon. No mound visit, so you just get taken out by the guy who's coming in for you. And Levon, I tell you what, he looked solid on the mound. He had Blake Buzzio 0-2 before he walked. And then had 2 strikes on Walker, paused before he had a sac fly to right. And then Anthony Jarvis bounced out to short, but Jesse Sherrill made an error, and Tanner Brandon struck out. So it could have been, if it was baseball, it would have been a walk, fly out, basically ground out, strikeout, and no runs would have come in. But Biko, it's not baseball. We are playing banana ball. As Cole Kitchen wholeheartedly jumps around. Endless energy from the guy. Oh, backflip! He just learned that backflip, by the way, as the bat goes flying. Holy guacamole, all the way down the third baseline. Bryson Bloomer tosses it to Marvin Speaks. And the head coach of the Stars brings the bat to his left fielder, Wayne Mize, who can't leave the box, so he literally has to have it delivered all the way by Marvin. So strike will be called. And here's a new bat with a little more pine tar to it. Mize 0 for 3, strikeout, pop out to first, and ground out to the pitcher. Judy, I'm happy to hear you love Riley down there in Macon. By the way, Andrew Armstrong, freshman out of Florida State, on the bump for the Bananas. He has been superb. His stats are cannibalized on the CPL website, so don't trust them. He still has Christian Harkey's 3 innings, 2 runs, like 4 or 5 hits given up on opening day that was not Andrews. So anyhow, he's really been terrific. In 5 2/3 innings, he's only given up 1 run, and now the count full at 3-2 on Mize. Clock 9:26 here in Grayson. Only time for 1 more Bananas at bat after this, but they'll have to throw the ball around successfully first, as a nice scoop by Eduardo Malinowski. Now to the outfield, and coming in to score from first base is Anthony Jarvis, who reached on the error. And the Stars take a 2-0 lead here in the 9th inning, down 3-1 in the ball game. So credit Wayne Mize with an RBI on the 2-out 1-base walk. He only goes to first. And Parker Lester, the 3rd baseman, 0 for 3, bounce out to the pitcher. Fly out to right and a strikeout. The 3rd baseman will swing it. By the way, Andrew also 10 strikeouts in his 5 2/3 tossed. Really good. That compared to only 3 walks and 4 hits. Pride of Flowery Branch, Georgia, as that one's inside, and the count 2-1 on Lester. And fouled left side out of play, count even at 2-2. Where'd that ball come from? We have not had a foul ball caught by a fan tonight for an out. It is my heart's desire that every banana ball game has such an event. Two, breaking ball low. Good blinks by Lester, the count runs full. So off on the pitch will be Wayne Mize from first base. And it's a bouncer up the middle. Jesse Sherrill will snag it, step on second, and that'll do it for the Stars, who scored 2 runs on no hits, 2 walks and an error. And as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning, Bill Leroy and the entire Bananas squad parading the American flag around the field. Shout out Rhett Weeks, who supplied us with the largest flag he has. A bartender for the Bananas, who works for the DOJ in his free time. Well, really, he bartends in his free time, a little tongue-in-cheek there. And you know what? That's gonna be the ball game, I believe. Bananas win, I think. I think you're right. I hear who's ready for some fireworks from Jesse Cole and company. So we don't get our showdown, probably a product of the game starting so late. And the Bananas win 3-2, also because I guess we went 9 innings, so that was pretty cool. Anyhow, fireworks time to lock in.